I've been doing a lot of thinking on the old saying that haste makes waste. As I'm making these talk videos, I'm trying to record other things and learn how to do Final Cut Pro, and I'm trying to find a good producer so I can finally record my music, and I'm trying to figure out how to organize my finances. I got so many projects I'm working on. Like when I started making these, I made the note that I'm in transition, and that's because I want to get more out of life, and I'm learning that requires more learning, and nobody's going to do that for you but yourself. You have to be the one who wants to make the decisions. You have to be the one who takes the steps, and you have to be the one who's asking the questions, and you have to be the one who's putting in the work. And I was recording these videos for a book review series I want to put out, because I love talking about literature. And who knows, maybe there's other people out here who want to talk about, who want to nerd out with me on literature. That was my favorite as a kid. Side note. But yeah, I want to find more of my people on the internet and help others along the way. And I'm learning all these new skills, and I feel like the learning process just gets so slow sometimes, and so we make hasty decisions. So I recorded a whole bunch of videos of me reviewing these different books back to back to back. And as I'm recording all these videos, I thought they were good in the moment, and I'm trying not to be a perfectionist and just put it out there and just put myself out there as I am. I want to be authentic with the world. Don't want to trade myself. But I do care about some degree of quality. And so as I was editing a few of these videos, I realized that as I was making all these cuts, it was just not making the whole thing come together cohesively. And so I'm gonna have to redo some stuff. You see, I think it's important for us to fail as we're learning things. That's part of the learning process. But there's a way in which you can learn and fail less. And I think that's where trying to be hasty with our learning not only can guarantee us failure, but it can increase the amount of times we fail at something. Because at some point, something's got to give, where you're reaching an end, where you're making progress. If you're just being hasty, you're skipping steps and you're missing what could be quality. So what's the alternative? I'm supposing it's just being diligent, slowing down, taking time to educate yourself, and then trying and failing at that, but not failing as hard and as many times as you would if you just jumped right into something and spent a ton of time without slowing down and trying to make corrections. Because I must have been sitting there recording for like over an hour, and then when I had all the videos together, it just wasn't as good as I could have made it. Or everything I'm saying is a bunch of rubbish. But we'll see. Maybe these reflection videos of mine will turn into a long-term personal vlog where we get to see how Sean Rourke excels and fails and excels and fails, or gets somewhere. But all I know is this, that this is something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and the worst that can happen is I don't try. That's the worst that any of us can do, is not try. Trying and failing, and being hasty and failing, and being less hasty, and being studious and being diligent, all that is superior to just sitting around doing nothing. And I intend to do something with my life. So stay tuned. I'm not gonna lie though, it doesn't take away from the frustration. Never give up. Keep at it, whatever you're doing, because you're amazing.